Hey everyone, welcome to Bickering Book Reviews. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Becky.
And today we're talking about Somewhere Only We Know by Maurene Goo. I got this from Edelweiss.
Me too.
Alright, so this is about Lucky, who is this giant K-pop star who has found that she's not loving the celebrity status anymore, and it's just before she's supposed to go on this American television show that's really going to catapult her into the American singing market. So it's like a big transition, and it's going to really kind of blow up her fame. What she does is she takes a sleeping pill one night mixed with some other meds and decides that she wants a hamburger. So she, in her altered state, goes into Hong Kong looking for a hamburger, like you do. And she comes across Jack.
I don't, but...
Well, yeah, you would look for a tofu burger or pad thai.
With tofu.
With tofu.
Anyway.
She comes across Jack, who thinks that she's drunk, so he kind of takes her under his wing and brings her back to his apartment. And it's at that point that he realizes that she is this huge K-pop star. He's big into photography. His parents are not accepting of that future path. So he's been making money on the side as like a paparazzi photographer. So he uses her falling into his lap as a way to kind of really seal a deal on his paparazzi status and to get a full-time job. So basically he convinces her the next day to hang out with him and kind of give up the celeb life for the day and just take a break. So then they go around Hong Kong and he's taking pictures of her throughout the day to kind of show her in her natural habitat. And I'm going to let Becky finish where the problems start.
Well, no. So,
is it problematic? I don't know.
Well, it's not even problematic. Like, if you notice it. So first, I liked it. I did like this book.
Oh, I loved it.
I liked Lucky.
I did too. I like the characters. I like the story. I really enjoyed it.
I liked the setting in Hong Kong.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was really interesting. She talks a lot about how you become a K-pop star.
Mm-hmm.
That was great. I really liked that. I thought that was interesting. And it was like, it's actually kind of sad because she talks about they have to live in a dorm. They have like their lives controlled. They have to have surgery. Like she had to have plastic surgery to make her look more Korean. But I never really like completely immersed myself in this book because it's Roman Holiday. It is exactly Roman Holiday. And I kept looking, I remember because I texted Sarah and I'm like, it's Roman Holiday. And Sarah's like, I've never seen that. I'm like, no, it's Roman Holiday. And so I looked on the book description because usually when it's like, it's not just a little borrowed from, it's the exact plot of Roman Holiday. Usually it'll say like, inspired by or something, because I remember like there was a Jen Bennett book we read and it said it was inspired by You Got Mail, or you'll see things like that one book I really enjoyed was inspired by His Girl Friday. Nowhere, anywhere does somebody seem to be acknowledging that this is Roman Holiday. I mean, somebody had to have noticed it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have, but somebody must have.
Well,
it's a pretty famous movie.
It is. And when I broke down the plot of Roman Holiday for you, and I don't want to say that now because it basically spoils the entire book because it's the exact same plot, you're like, oh yeah, it is.
Like
it's pretty close. It's
like an updated version of Roman Holiday.
Right. And like if I had known that going in, I would have been like, oh, I probably would have enjoyed it even more. But since it was never mentioned in any of the descriptions, the whole time I'm reading it, I'm like, wait, this is really familiar. I'm like, oh no, wait, this is really familiar. And then around the time that they're riding a scooter, I'm like,
oh,
really? So like I said, I think like so every time I was kind of pulled out by
I just go back to, where do people find all these scooters? Like, you wouldn't be able to have a Roman Holiday scooter scene in our neck of the woods.
Well, in 1950 Rome, people rode Vespas. So that's why it worked in Roman Holiday.
In contemporary Hong Kong, do they ride Vespas?
But they said something about how it was like a delivery scooter.
Oh, yeah.
So I could see that. And because I think that they still, in those really big older cities where the roads are really narrow, I think they still ride scooters. So yeah, so for like the book was enjoyable. And like I love the diversity. And I actually have a friend who's Korean. And she loves books. I mean, she's 20 years older than I am, but she loves books that have Korean characters. So, like, she read the Jenny Han books, and she reads these books because she's like, it's a Korean character.
I like how Maurene Goo writes. Like, I like her characters. I think they're funny. I think they're fun. I like Maurene Goo.
Like I said, I enjoyed the book. It just, I was kind of taken aback.
But you're right, that's something that probably needs to be addressed. Maybe. So, all right, I think we're ready to rate it. Our rating scale goes from 5 unicorns down to 2 unicorns. If we don't like it, it's a horse. Where are you?
I'm a 3. It might have been a 4 if, like I said, if I just kept, the whole time I was reading it, I kept going, huh. If I hadn't had that experience, I probably would have given it a 4, but I'm at a 3.
I give it a 4 because I could, I was really enjoying it. I wanted to read it. I was laughing along with it. I didn't have that background knowledge, so I wasn't stopping every so often going, huh. I just enjoyed the ride. So, okay, that's where we're at.
We'll see you around.
Bye.